Fear and ignorance is no excuse to be cruel or show violence toward any life.
We all have the power to change our anger and frustration into action.
But in order for that to happen, we have to better understand each other first.
So today we're having a conversation with members of the Black community to open up a peaceful dialogue about the Black Lives Matter movement in America. Some people think that being pro-Black Lives Matter means being anti-police. What are your thoughts on that? What are your feelings toward police?
I feel police abuse their authority. They exaggerate their steps towards engagement.
I have some hostility towards the police officers who are abusing their authority, who are pulling out their guns and shooting. And I don't hate the police officers as a whole. I don't even hate the police officer who's even killing the Black people. I hate their actions and the fact that they're getting away with it. It really frustrates me and makes me upset because we live in a free nation and we go by justice and everything. So if someone murders somebody in cold blood, you should be tried and just like anyone else, regardless if you have a badge or not.
Unfortunately, a lot of black people are dying. Latinos are dying because police officers are making bad decisions. And to some people, they may not really realize, but we need the police. We need police officers because without the police officers, it'd be a chaotic situation. But the bad thing about us needing police officers, we expect for them to protect and serve, but the ones who's getting out of hand, they're killing us. They're not just pointing a gun at us, they're pulling the trigger. There's a lot of good police officers out there, and there's a lot of good police officers out there that don't like what's going on. And all of them are getting a bad rep because of the police officers making bad decisions.
When the cop react to the gun situation, the man that was in the car, Alton Sterling, okay, he had a firearm, but still, you supposed to approach with the firearm, but you supposed to say, put your hands up. You supposed to say something like that. You got it's steps towards engagement before you pull the trigger. And just like the guy that was at the gas station that got killed, they was never supposed to pull the firearm out. They were supposed to pull their taser out. Me being a criminal justice student, I learned all of this. But believe me when I say, in criminal justice class, they really do teach you the right way to handle things. They really teach you the right steps to take towards action. It's really the immature police officers that really just want to see action because they bored just patrolling the streets.
The one guy that got killed by selling CDs, I watched the video and dude wasn't resisting arrest at all, and they did him wrong by even throwing him to the ground at first. That's wrong. You should get suspended for doing that.
Yeah,
pulling out your gun, you should get suspended, and then shooting him, all those three things,
It's insane what's going on.
It was completely pointless. And you just first of all, he was a father. He has 5 kids and a wife.
Yeah.
They're grown up fathers.
This just entire situation, always hearing about things like this, it affects me personally because, I have a Black father, I have a Black brother, and I'm mortified anytime, this could be them. Any of these men could be them. It could be me. It could be anyone I know. And it just, it's so hard to just sit back and not be able to do anything. And it makes me sad that there's a certain protocol that every Black family goes through, that you have to tell your Black sons, no, you can't do this because you could literally die and lose your life. And it just kills me every single day that in 2016 we're still dealing with this. And it's something that when I was younger, I didn't even realize. And it was something that was in a history book, the civil rights movement, this was in a history book, but living through it now, it is so painful and it is so hard to see. Even if I don't know any of these men, it could be someone that I know, and that is the scariest part about it.
How would you guys feel if you were to be pulled over by a cop? Would you feel like your life is in danger?
Yes.
Yes, absolutely. On our way down here, we told everybody, you know, the rules was if we get pulled over, you know, already have our hands up. Because this way, they can't say we reach for anything. And if whoever driving, before the police officer come to the window, have our license, registration, and driver's license right there on the dashboard and allow that police officer to get it. Because any movement, we're shot. I think it's gonna take more conversations like this, you know what I'm saying, amongst different people. You know what I'm saying, you know, you can do a lot of protests, but sometimes you gotta do other things that's going to show some type of concern. Because the more this type of conversation and dialogue take place, you know, especially amongst young people of all ages, all races, something has to change.
Let's keep the dialogue going at facebook.com/betterthantheweekend. Share your comments on what you feel about everything that's been going on in the world. Whether you're Black Lives Matter, Blue Lives Matter, we're all people and we all need to look after each other and protect each other. Stay safe, be kind. Here's to hoping that the rest of your week is even better than the weekend.